Welcome to Heart2Heart Video Newsletter, where we endeavor to give you the news of heart to heart in 30 minutes or less. Now, my pleasure to introduce our president, Kimmy Avery. Take it away, Kimmy.
Hello, Heart2Heart Toastmasters members. I am so excited for this new year. 2021 is finally here, and we have so many amazing opportunities for you. In this newsletter, you're going to hear our area director, Dr. Michelle Pedicola, tell us about leadership. She's going to share with us about leadership styles and how to be a better leader. I'm very blessed because she is my mentor as a president, and I am learning so much from her, and you're going to learn a lot from her today. Annabelle Colstock, who is the VP of Education, is going to be talking with us about the upcoming contest on February 6th. Michelle will be giving us information about the area contest and an update about what's happening for that. That's super exciting. And then Annabelle is going to share with us about membership achievements. And you can be highlighted in the membership achievements by doing projects. Isn't that cool? And you will be acknowledged by us because we want to celebrate you. Then Michael Ann will be sharing with us about the Outstanding Achievement Toastmaster Awards. And that's going to be very informative about how you can earn points for all the things you do for Toastmasters. And remember that everything we do at Toastmasters is building your skill set. And that is going to translate into every work experience you have, every work environment that you have, all your personal life, getting projects done. This is super cool. Then Gary McKinsey is going to be talking about the Speakers Bureau that is in development, and he's going to be inviting you to get on board with that. That's really exciting. It increases your visibility, and it's an opportunity for growth. And then I'm going to be talking about my high performance leadership project that includes the YouTube channel and the newsletter. And I'm going to be inviting you to participate, to learn about how you can grow your skills in that way. And I'm just at the beginning of the project, so I need support. So I'm going to be telling you about that. And then Rosanna is going to be letting you know how she is using Toastmasters in her life. And it's very endearing and very special to hear. Back to you, Gary.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Michelle Pedicola. Michelle, take it away.
Thank you, Gary. It is my pleasure to tell you a little bit about leadership. I joined Toastmasters, probably like most of you did, to increase my speaking skills. And then they gave me this manual about leadership. I knew nothing about leadership. I thought that was for the big people like Martin Luther King or JFK or Gandhi. I didn't see it as part of who I was. But then a lot of you know that 6 months later, I became president of Toastmasters, our Toastmasters club, Heart2Heart, not president of all the clubs, but our club. And although at the time I thought I was just doing my share, it actually has grown me so much. In fact, I have to say that Toastmasters is an amazing organization in terms of creating growth in your personal life. But leadership, I had never thought of leadership as something that I needed or that I lacked. And yet I gained so much, not only in my personal growth, but actually also in my business. How did I know that being a coach, being a life transformation coach would need leadership? But if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. You need to enroll people in your programs. Well, in being a leader in Toastmasters, you need to enroll people in your projects, whether you're doing an HPL project or you are an officer looking for a shadow officer or a help on your team, or you are VP of membership and you're trying to get more people into the club. This is the way in which you learn how to enroll. And then as a coach or an entrepreneur, you need to have those same skills. So one of the main skills that I have gained from Toastmasters is how to enroll. But second, how to inspire. Now, of course, we learn how to inspire with our speeches, but how do you inspire individual members? And how do you use your leadership to influence people to take a greater stand, to step out of their comfort zone and actually do more? So I'm inviting you to step out of your comfort zone and take on some leadership roles. Now, you don't have to get crazy like I did and become president of Heart2Heart. What I invite you to do is to get involved in some of the many other leadership opportunities, like, for example, this newsletter or this YouTube video project. But also, because we're having contests right now, there are many, many opportunities for you to develop your leadership skills. The area contest, which I'm helping to run, needs a lot of help. There are many roles that are still there that can stretch you without overwhelming you. And I'm not inviting you to overwhelm, but to actually take on roles that are fun and will get you more involved and get you more visibility. So please go ahead and sign up. I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about the area contest further on, but also remember that not only does this help you in your growth, but also it helps you in your OATM, your Outstanding Achievement Awards. You can get awards, you can get acknowledgement, you can get visibility by stepping into a leadership role. My call to action: step out of your comfort zone, step into leadership. It will be worth it. Back to you, Gary.
Michelle, thank you so much about stepping out of your comfort zone into the role of leadership. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Annabelle Colstock. Annabelle, take it away.
Great. Thank you, Gary. Well, every year, thousands of Toastmasters members compete in humorous, evaluation, tall tales, table topics, and international speech contests around the world. The competitions begin in club contests with winners there going on to compete at area, division, and district levels. Winners at the district level international speech contest are able to compete at the regional level. And then winners advance to the semifinals for a chance to compete for the World Championship of Public Speaking. This is very exciting. And as the chair of our own club international speech contest, I have to say right here that we may be sending one of our members on to compete at the world stage. Very exciting stuff. Our club contest is coming up on February 6th, and we are very, very excited, as you can tell. We have a fantastic group of contestants. We have Jean Alford, Isaac Ford, Sally Reyes, Sandra Edwards, and Kimmy Avery speaking to compete. If you want to view past world champion public speakers, you can find them on YouTube, and they are well worth taking a look at. They're excellent examples of what it takes to compete at that level. And they're hugely entertaining. So take a look, and we will post maybe the links of the last couple of winners in the previous years. Also, we really welcome you, all of our members and guests. Find guests to bring to our February 6th speech contest. We love having those guests at our meetings, and our members can register and guests can register at h2h.toastmastersclubs.org, and we will post that link too down there later. Also, I was asked to talk about leadership opportunities, and I think that Michelle covered that pretty well. Really, it's really fun to get into positions of leadership in our clubs, and also to help out in other clubs. We have opportunities for our members to be judges and target speakers at some of the other clubs and area speech and evaluation contests. I think that about covers it for our upcoming meeting. Back to you, Gary.
Annabelle, thank you so much. And now allow me to reintroduce Michelle Pedicolis. Michelle, take it away.
Thank you, Gary. I want to talk to you about the area contest. actually 6 clubs are invited to compete and have members of their club compete in the international speech competition and to compete in the evaluation competition. What we need are people to help us with this event. Online, we actually need more people rather than less. In particular, we are looking for ballot counters, another timer, and we're also looking for tech hosts because there is a lot of tech hosting that needs to be done. We're also looking for a sergeant at arms. So please reach out to me if you would like to step into one of these wonderful, fun positions, which will really enhance your experience, will give you visibility, and will introduce you to a much larger pool of Toastmasters. Back to you, Gary.
Thank you, Michelle. And now we reintroduce Annabelle. Annabelle, back to you.
Thank you, Gary. I was going to highlight a couple of our members because we like to recognize our club members and their accomplishments. And our president, Kimmy Avery, has just completed her level 4 of presentation mastery. So our paths are levels that we go through as we progress in Toastmasters. And congratulations, Kimmy. And also we have a birthday coming up. It's Michelle Petticola's birthday on February 4th. Yay! So that's about it for recognizing our members. Back to you, Gary.
Thank you, Annabelle. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Michael Ann. Take it away, Michael Ann.
Thanks, Gary. Hi, everybody in Heart to Heart. I'm going to do a little presentation here about the OATM. That's Outstanding Achievement Toastmasters Award. Let's get started. What is OATM, other than what the name stands for? Every year is a fresh start. It's an annual award, and it's available to all members of District 57 clubs. So you can stretch into new levels of leadership that will benefit your own life and your business, and be recognized and celebrated in the District 57 Toastmasters community. Why? Why bother? Well, why not? In Toastmasters, we complete. We don't compete. This is a fun and rewarding experience. Stretch outside your comfort zone, whatever that is. You can expand your reach beyond our club. In the website that I'll share with you, there are links where you can actually watch previous recipients tell their OATM stories. How does it work? Well, we start with planning and tracking. Just think of it as that at the very least. There are levels that you complete. You're already doing that in your educational program. There are talents and skills you're already using to support Heart to Heart. And there's leadership trainings and other opportunities where you can expand your visibility beyond Heart to Heart, have fun, and also achieve some OATM points. How does it work? Well, you start by downloading this year's OATM form. It changes every year. And after you do that, you complete the form. You look at what's on there and you see, what have I already done? And what might I want to do? And when you finish it, you send it to the VP Education. That person reviews it, initials it, returns it to you, and then you apply for your award. More about that in a little bit. What's the time frame? Between July 1st, 2020 and June 30th, 2021. That's the long time frame. But also, you have another option. It depends on when and how you want to receive your award. If you want to get recognition at the May 1 district contest, your deadline is April the 15th, 12 a.m. Submit your award by then, and you will be honored and acknowledged at the district conference. You don't have to be there to be recognized, but it's fun. And because of COVID, you'll receive your award and pin by mail. How about that? Now, what if that feels, wow, that's like really quick. That's just around the corner. What if you want to pace yourself? Well, there we go. Just pace yourself. If you want more time, the deadline, the final deadline for this year is June the 30th at 11:59 p.m. And when you do that, you will receive your award plaque and your pin by mail. Now, where do you start? You go to the district57.org website. Just go to check it out. Find out what's on the list. There might be some things you've already done that you could get credit for this additional award. When you go to the website, you'll see a tab for member resources. Click on that, drop down to the member awards and recognition, and click on that link. You'll see the full URL at the bottom. This will be in your newsletter. You then scroll down on that page to the OATM section, and you can click on an Excel document to download or a PDF document. You could do both to look at them both. Just note that the Excel version is fillable, and the PDF may be, depending on your computer and your software. Otherwise, you can print the PDF out, fill it out by hand, and then scan it for submission. Next up, you rename the document and save it. This can become a record of your achievements for this year. In OATM, there are 5 categories, and there are 2 components in each category. You get to choose which ones, and then you get points for each component, and all of those add up to a certain number of points to qualify in each category. This journey does involve planning and diligence, but it's worth it. For instance, the first category is easy to do because it involves your Pathways program. Completing levels in your program gives you points for the OATM. And then there are 4 other categories: leadership, training, membership, and going beyond your club. After you finish, make sure to make a copy. When you receive your approved version from the VPE, you will submit it to awards@district57tm.org, d57tm.org. You can attach in a Excel document as is, and as I said earlier, you'll need to scan a printed PDF. If you don't know how to do that, send me a message on the listserv and I'll be happy to guide you about some ways that you can do that. Start with discovery and use the Outstanding Achievement Toastmasters Award to guide your journey as a speaker and leader. After all, maybe this is your year to have a plaque that has your name on it. There we go, Gary. Back to you.
Thank you, Michael Ann. Now I'd like to talk about Speakers Bureau. The Speakers Bureau is something we've created here in District 57. We're just getting it off the ground. And one question that comes up frequently is, what are the requirements? Well, the requirements are, number 1, you have to be a member of District 57. Number 2, you have to complete the Competent Communicators Manual or Pathways Level 3. Now the question also comes up, what do you need to submit? Well, we certainly need your bio, a short video, 3 minutes of you speaking on one of your topics, and a list of your topics. Those are the items that we need, and there'll be others, but those are the main ones to get you started applying for the Speakers Bureau. Now it's my pleasure to reintroduce the president of Heart2Heart Toastmasters, Kimmy Avery. Take it away, Kimmy.
Thank you, Gary. I am so excited to be talking with you about my HPL project. That is the High Performance Leadership Project. It is part of my Presentation Mastery Level 5 pathway. So this project is going to help me develop as a leader. I have been working in my own business for a long time, and there are places that I have definitely fallen down on and places that I can enhance my skills, which is why I'm choosing to do this leadership project. I do have a huge vision for our YouTube channel and this newsletter as opportunities for us to grow our club, but also for us all as entrepreneurs to get visibility in the world. every opportunity we have to step up to enhance our skills is something that is going to help us in every single way throughout our lives. Whether it's motivating family members and creating a project for them to work on, maybe you want to have a beautiful photo album or you want to have a big celebration. Being a leader develops those skills. If you want to work on a project at work or in your own business, this is about skill development to be used in those projects. So part of the HPL project, I have to create a plan, which I haven't completely done yet. I have the vision, but I need to write it down for you. And then I need to create a guidance committee of people who are going to help guide me in my project. And then from there, I'll have an action committee. We've already kind of set the ball in motion, so I'm catching up to the project. The next meeting is going to be on February 19th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If there's any reason that that time doesn't work, please email me at kimmyavery@gmail.com, and my email will be linked below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have the idea that you want to create a leadership project too, I would be happy to split my project up into YouTube project, visibility project, as well as a newsletter, the 30 Minutes with Heart2Heart newsletter project. Both of those are pretty epic and pretty big, and all members are going to get points by participating in the guidance committee, in the action committee, for writing articles, for doing talks. All of you will get credit for participating. And as Michael Ann was saying above at the OATM project, that is where you're going to be getting the Outstanding Achievement Awards. And how cool is that for your resume? So please let us know, email me your interest, and show up at the meeting. I will be putting the link for the meeting down below also. And now back to you, Gary.
Thank you, Kimmy. And now for a very special part for Heart2Heart Video Newsletter, highlighting or spotlighting a member. So I'm going to introduce Rosanna. Rosanna, please take it away.
Thank you, Gary. Hi, everyone. I'm Rosanna Atreya, the author of the series Tales from the Deccan Plateau. I had the option to be traditionally published, but declined in order to self-publish. Like my father always said, there's the easy way, and then there's the Rosanna way. A few fun things happened along the way. Because I was one of India's self-publishing pioneers, Amazon flew me to New Delhi for the launch of the Kindle. My debut novel was shortlisted for the T. Jones South Asia Prize. It was also taught at a reputable American university. I write about gritty women who have uncomfortable beginnings. They often follow a path of self-discovery before arriving at their desired destination. This is pretty much the story of my own life. My books have done quite well, but here's the thing. Just because I can write doesn't mean I can talk in a public setting. I often stumble, I swallow, and I forget what I intended to say. I'm an introvert, so it does not help that I have all those eyes on me when I'm giving a speech. But the fact that I'm here today is a testament to the power of Toastmasters. I frequently thank my stars for guiding me to Heart2Heart. This amazing club is filled with people who are supportive and friendly. They have your back. In the 10 years I've been an author, I've learned a lot about self-publishing and marketing books. Thanks to Toastmasters and Heart2Heart in particular, I can now think of about sharing this knowledge with other authors. My goal is to conduct webinars so other authors may use this knowledge to self-publish without getting scammed. I also hope to arm them with tools that will allow them to sell more books. Thank you, Toastmasters, and thank you, Heart2Heart. Back to you, Gary.
Rosanna, thank you so very much. And now as we conclude our video newsletter, 30 Minutes with Heart to Heart, I want to thank our participants today. President of Heart2Heart Toastmasters, Kimmy Avery, Annabelle Kolstock, VP of Education, Michelle Petrocolis, Area Division 30, Michael Ann, our Pathways Director, Rosanna, Assistant Division Director, and Kathleen, who helps me with as a Vice President of Public Relations. So with that, I invite all of you to be back next month for an exciting program, Heart2Heart Video Newsletter in less than 30 minutes. Goodbye.